It seems Jessica Alba has a problem with Marvel movies.
You don't know the power of the nerd way.
So we're going to take a look at this and see what she has to say. So here we have Jessica Alba says Marvel movies are still quite Caucasian. Not much has changed since the Fantastic Four days. Okay. Jessica Alba criticized Marvel movies in a recent interview. Isn't that what most actors are doing these days? Just trashing everything? Even if you look at the Marvel movies, that's the biggest driver of fantasy and what's happening right now in entertainment because it's sort of the family thing. It's still quite Caucasian, Alba said. Yeah, it's I it, I don't I'm okay. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has made strides to diversify in recent years. If you're trying to diversify for diversity's sake, then you're doing it wrong. If you're adding in characters from different races and things because it's a natural flow, because it's what the story calls for, that's fine. Goes on to say here, they mentioned Black Panther. Great character. Movie was way overrated. Ms. Marvel. Garbage character. Garbage TV show. Shang-Chi. Garbage movie. Didn't even have rings. It was Shang-Chi and the 10 glowy bracelets that didn't do much of anything. And then they're calling Anthony Mackie's Captain America. Steve Rogers is Captain America. Period. Sam Wilson is the Falcon. So whatever this character is, it ain't Captain America. It's a spangly red, white, and blue Falcon. That's what it is. Spangly outfit. I think more for the younger people who are coming up, who are going to be our future leaders. It's important for them to see the world on screen or in stories in the dreams that we create as entertainers. It reflects the world that they're in. When I was a kid and I watched sci fi, fantasy, action adventure, shoot 'em up movie, any movie that got my attention, I did not once think to myself, I really wish those people looked more like me. No, I was able to go, you know what? I'm going to project myself onto them and pretend I have an imagination. Something I don't think the people who are entertainers these days have much of anymore. Whether they're trying to act, the writers, the directors, any of these people, they have no imagination. They can't even make new comic book characters. They can't. Can we make a new? Do we need a fourth Captain America if Steve Rogers is done? Let's just put Captain America on the shelf for now. He's done. He's run his course. We can put him away. Falcon can have his own run now. Falcon had his own comic book. Why can't Falcon have his own movie? I'd be interested in see it. Give Falcon his own movie. Give Falcon his own villains, his own supporting cast, that would be good. That would be a movie I'd see. But no. No. Falcon can't carry a movie on his own. So we need to prop him up a little bit. We need to prop him up, make him Captain America, so people will go see the movie. The show, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, had a good premise, and just, I may get some hate, but my favorite of the entire Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show, my favorite was the new Captain America, the U.S. agent at the end. I liked him. John Walker. He reminded me of the comic book guy. The comic book John Walker. Because that John Walker he snapped. He went nuts. He did his own thing. He was not a very good Captain America, but he was a great character. I think he made the show for me. I enjoyed seeing his descent into madness and just just taking a shield and bang, bang, Yeah, he was the best. He was the best thing out of the whole show, in my opinion. Everything else, that and Bad Jack the Leaper. Okay, I thought that was pretty cool too. Other than that, all downhill. So yes, it looks like Ms. Alba is having issues with the way movies are. But let's discuss that. I'm not sure if she understands the words source material. When you make a comic book movie, like the Fantastic Four, we'll use the Fantastic Four as an example. When you translate the characters from page to screen, I, as a fan of the comic books, want to see an accurate description of the character from the page on the screen. Now, the original Fantastic Four movie, not the best. It wasn't the best, but I think they did a fairly good job of taking the characters and what they looked like in the comic books and putting it on screen. That's what you want. When you take a character like Johnny Storm and you race swap him, he's no longer Johnny Storm. He's a brand new character. He is not comic accurate. He is not from the Fantastic Four. He is from the Quality Quattro, a multiverse Fantastic Four group that doesn't exist anywhere in my head or anywhere else I know of. Yeah, you take what's on the page and you put it on the screen. Now, originally, a lot of these characters were white. It's just the way it was. No harm was meant. Stan Lee was a very progressive person for his time. The fact that they came out with Black Panther long before any other comic book character came out with anything like that, big. Falcon. As a matter of fact, I did a whole video of black characters and how they've made a huge impact in the comic book world. I will put that up here on a little card, so you can go and see that at your leisure. But yeah, there are plenty of black characters that we can make movies about, and I'd go see them. Shang-Chi, like we talked about, if that would have been done right, that would have been a good movie. But they didn't do it right. Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel is just a self insert of some garbage writer who wants, who needs to see herself in the comic books so she can feel important, so she can go, oh, I feel validated. I see myself in a comic. You're a moron. You are. So, yeah, I mean, I know why they're doing it. They want to push an agenda. Everybody in Hollywood these days, let me amend that statement. Not everyone wants to push an agenda. The big name stars that are getting the most work are pushing the agenda. There are quite a number of Hollywood actors and actresses that you see, that are coming, doing interviews, and they're coming off as maybe not as progressive, not as woke as some of these other ones. They're fine with the way things used to be. Yes, it's source material. Now, I know in the past, other YouTubers have brought up source material, and then people have come out and said that's just another word for racism. Oh, source material, that's racist. Everything's not racist. Okay? Everything's not racist. Now, if you see everything as racist, you're the problem. When you have a good comic book character and it gets put onto the screen, you want to see that character on the screen. I wouldn't want to see a White Falcon. I wouldn't want to see a white Black Panther. I wouldn't want to see a white Blade on screen. These characters mean a lot. They've been out for a very long time. They have a lot of comic book history behind them, no matter what color they are, and to just casually race swap them or gender swap them, because, again, God knows we can't imagine anything new. We're just going to take an original character and shuffle it all around and shove it in your face, and that's your new character.
Love it or else.
You istophobe. So, Jessica Alba, I know you're not listening to me, but on the crazy off chance you hear this video, you've been out of acting for a while. Nobody's missed you. The world has turned just fine without you. I understand you're probably doing this interview so people get that name recognition again. Oh, Jessica Alba. Yeah, I remember her. That's great. You're trashing Marvel movies. Nowadays, they deserve to be trashed. But to bring race into this is just, I don't know, you're coming to the party a little late, and you're bringing the wrong stuff. Be happy you made 2 Fantastic Four movies. Be happy you were able to contribute to what would eventually become the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And be happy with what you got, because there's a lot of other people who don't got as much as you. So quit your complaining. If you like that, I got a whole lot of other videos you can watch. You can subscribe to this channel, and I will bring forth even more great videos for you guys to watch. there's going to be some Doctor Who news coming down the road soon. I just saw something that I need to look into. It's got a little bit of a head scratcher, but Doctor Who news coming down the road. Star Wars is pretty much dead at this point, so no point talking about that. We will find good stuff to talk about. All kinds of comic book stuff. Whether it's whether it's actual comic books, the movies, sci-fi, fantasy. If it's nerd stuff, we're talking about it here. Because we live life the nerd way. You should too.